and gents, the people's champion, the Macho Man Robot Savage, woke up from his nap just to redo this video for you. Now, earlier during my stream, I was pretty tired when I shot the video for the Sloth Axe, and I have some words for you all. The Sloth Axe is not inherently bad in any way, but I showcased a build that I was more experimenting with, which is to include the Discipline Omnicell. Now, I realize this may actually not be for everyone, and although this is the style that I like and favor, maybe other people need another option. Now, I'm going to give you both, just for fairness. The style that I showcased in the video shot during my stream involved Malignant Scourge, Tenacious Cell, Tough Cell. The special is Grim Onslaught, Overcharged Cylinder is your mod, Scon's Judgment is your bond. This pairs with a Discipline Cell for additional damage and critical strike chance. Your Scon's Defiance is your only sustain, Cascade Cell. You've got your Dark Watch with a Tenacious Cell as your helmet, Thrax's Shadow with a Predator Cell, Chrono Grips with a Toughness Cell, and Chrono Treads with a Predator Cell. Overall, this gave you 6 Cunning, 6 Predator, 6 Pulse, 6 Tenacious, 6 Toughness, Cascade, and Knockout King. This particular style featured low sustain, but very high damage potential, as well as a parry from the Discipline Cell. The original style of the axe was different. It contains the Malignant Scourge, Tenacious Cell, Toughness Cell, Grim Onslaught, Overcharged Cylinder. The difference is the bond, Sovereign's Wrath, which is the Koshai Axe bond, and an Iceborne Cell instead. Also, the Lantern was not the Scon's Defiance, but actually the Pangar's Shine. Similarly, instead of a Cascade Cell, you could use a Zeal Cell or an Etheric Attunement Cell. Honestly, up to you. Zeal is my choice at this moment. Now, I'm actually going to show you the actual original version of the Sloth Axe because it features more sustain, and I think it's better for majority of the gamers. But if you like the Discipline version, please use the Discipline version. It'll be the version I'm trying to master myself. All right, but let's go and have a look-see at this. Okay, here we go. Time to go into a hunt. If you guys do not want to see the combat showcase, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe right now. All right, and of course I will see you on my Twitch streams. Oh, and if you want to keep your boy running, you want to keep my content going, don't forget to drop some love via the tip link in the description of the video. Now we'll be going to the Snowblind Waste, where the lowest monster is 5 levels above us, up to 3 stars, and the strongest will be up to 8 levels above us. All right, perfect place to test this. Now, of course, I should have tested, this would be different. I should have tested it with a higher level difference when the axe is at a lower level, but because it's gone through so many tests, things are a little bit different. So we hope you won't mind. All right, let's go. As an additional handicap, I'll be doing this video in my sunglasses, just to show you that with the Iceborne version, which I'm using right now, you really don't have to put in much effort, aside from just the basics. So check it out. And while the loading screen goes on, I'm gonna just check my phone. Okay, here we go. Time to rock and roll. All right. Jammindo's so nice. Back to sleep soon. Just quickly reshooting a vid. What a nice dude. All right, let's get into this. Now I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how this works. Lift off. Find the nearest creature. All right. Now the Iceborne version works with the Koshai for that additional damage, but you don't have a parry, which makes you worse against creatures like the Riftstalker. But still, what you can do is just something like that. Right? Then, using your Sovereign's Wrath. Now, you did lose your Predator bonus, but it's alright. This is compensated by the simple fact that you can pretty much just stomp your way through things like the Riftstalker. You can just prepare your axe swing beforehand if you need to interrupt. With Discipline, of course, it's much easier, and I do prefer the Discipline build, stating it again. The Discipline build is much stronger in most situations, but again, it's not that big of a deal. Like, if you're gonna get wiped out, you're gonna get wiped out. So, with this stuff, if you really can't handle booping it like me, just dodge around it. So the Discipline version, like I said, is honestly better if you are good at countering or you know what you're doing with the counters. This version is better if you just want to sustain. Alright. I'm actually going to showcase both because I have a distinct preference as well. And I did do a Discipline showcase, but like I died during it, and I felt that that would not be fair to show to the people because, again, it's about what is best for the people, not just, you know, for me as a warrior. That doesn't work, you know. Now, if you do get in trouble, you can always rely on your Agorist to pull you out of shit. If things do go badly, like if you die, well, don't worry, Agorist is there to help you. Sometimes those swings don't matter. Again, certain creatures will be better off with Discipline because you can just counter their moves every 15 seconds. And it's really quite strong. Especially with the Skarn's Bond and Lantern to give you that leg up, so to speak. As you can see, one little Axel with a nice critical and you're almost back to full strength again. So this build is not at all difficult to use and be strong with. I think that's probably something a lot of people have to come to terms with. There we go. So this version is the Iceborne version. It really is very easy to utilize. There's no difficulty whatsoever. It's a slow build. It's a sloth style build. Now, the Discipline version, as I'll show you now, is much more active in the way that it fights. But it also offers you options. So let's go to the next creature. Now, keeping in mind that your bond is Skarn, what you will actually be able to do, alright, is not worry about the Koshai so much. So like, let's say we're dealing with, what is this? Nezaga. Okay, that's fine. Let's say this creature is ready to come at us. Oh, come on, come at me already. Well, you can knock it down with your Discipline shot. Now, of course, if that had been a parry, it would have been better, but that's okay. You will still dish out a lot of damage, and your Skarn's Lantern is your sustain. Just keep that in mind as you do this. You also charge this fairly fast. As you can see, there is no real concern over taking a hit or two. Oops, sorry. Tried to punch a bit too early. Now the punch comes up every 15 seconds, so again, you've got a very good situation on your hands. Like, when you want to counter, you can counter. Okay, it's not a big deal. Most moves are not going to hurt you, even if the behemoth is about 6 levels higher. And you will be able to knock things down just like that. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Your shields can go very high indeed. As you can see with the disciplined version, it's also not that bad. You can just easily waltz through most things. It just depends rather on you yourself as a warrior. Do you prefer to have those solid interrupts? I'm not very good with them, but they're there, you know, and you can counter and bring yourself a lot of value. So that's what I enjoy. That's what I like. But again, it may not be for everybody. Not everybody may enjoy that same feeling. See, here we go. I decided to pick up another Flaming Fist stack there because I could. Ouch. The only problem is that on this build, if you do suffer damage, sustaining is a bit tougher because you don't have active means of self-sustain. You just sort of go with this, gather your green Skittles, and heal off that. Again, there's no active sustain in this build. It's still slothful, but a different kind of slothful. You know, slothful with a counter. And in fact, using your Agorist in this manner, that can sometimes be helpful. Let's just say you really want to sustain or get some healing. Easy to do it like that, you see? So again, you're not really losing out on anything with this build. You just take it and go, you know? So I hope that that helps you understand the two different styles of playing with the axe. Now, I favor the discipline style, 100%. But in case you find that it's too hardcore for you, the Iceborne style does exist. Okay, that is very brain dead. You just go in, fight, no problem. Discipline style takes a little bit more up here, but I think players with more advanced skills will like it quite a bit because it offers you an interrupt, counter. It's just glorious in general. So we hope you enjoy Sloth's Axe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Drop a tip on your boy using the link in the description if you enjoy my work. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.